Big news, gamers. Thanks to the UK, Microsoft is probably not going to be able to buy Activision Blizzard. Now, before you go throwing out all your tea and crumpets, I think you'll be chuffed to take a gander at what Tosh awaits. United Kingdom's Competition and Markets Authority, which basically was formed to strengthen business competition and try to reduce monopoly as much as possible, is the main boss in this story. Bowser, if you will. Mario is Microsoft and Princess Peach is Activision Blizzard. The Competition and Markets Authority, which I'll just abbreviate as CMA, felt that Mario taking Princess Peach would destabilize the gaming universe, so they're fighting to make sure Princess Peach stays in her castle and out of Mario's bed. And right, enough of the analogies. Funny thing is, many companies were actually in favor of Microsoft purchasing Activision Blizzard and believed it would not affect the market's competition whatsoever. The CMA's ruling even caught Microsoft themselves off guard. Now, can you gamers guess the main contender of this deal going through? Just take a wild guess. Pause the video, comment it down below, whatever you gotta do. Guess why this deal is not going through. You guessed it, Sony. I would give you a pat on the back if I could, but you're just gonna have to do it yourself. And if you guessed wrong, your punishment is to leave a like. Sony believes that by Microsoft buying Activision, having full ownership of like Call of Duty per se, they would give Sony an inferior, crappy, dumbed down version of the game to draw more people to Xbox, aka not make games exclusive, but give Sony a shit version of them. And the greatest part is, Activision is already doing this by making the game crappy by themselves without even being bought out yet. Who would have thought? But that's a whole nother story I am not going to get into today. I mean, seriously, the way things is looking, COD just doesn't have much time left. But basically, the CMA is blocking this merger for 10 years unless circumstances change. And what circumstances are supposed to change is my question. Like, do you buy Activision and make them sell all their major studios? What's even the point of buying Activision then? Because if this was the case, we might not see this deal go through until 2033, 2034. Who even knows if there will be gaming at that point with the way the world's looking? The world might be gone in like 10 years, so at least let us play some games in the meantime. That said, I urge you to start a console war down below in my comments. I think that'll be pretty fun. And both Microsoft and the CMA are disagreeing with each other, so I guess we'll just have to sit here, twiddle our thumbs for a bit, and wait for more news.